Now that Love Island is over, I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. Do you feel like that? Because we were hardcore committed every single night, 6 p.m.
I definitely think it's nice to have something to look forward to. However, it really eats into like my productivity time throughout like the later afternoon, early evening. And so like I stop everything that I'm doing and then I never actually wind up going back to it. So yeah. I'm cool having my time back.
I kind of miss it. I feel the same way, but I also feel like I'm so inundated with the Love Islander podcasts.
They've been low-key really good this like season.
They've been horrible this season.
No, the interviews afterwards?
We have Taylor and Clark on the Vial Files answering, so did anybody think about what America must think of you guys in the villa? Well, we didn't really know what America was thinking because we didn't have our phones, so...
Political answers.
It's like no one's really answering anything except for Huda, honestly.
This is niche
I'm gonna talk about it anyway.
Surprise, surprise, Taylor, one of the most boring on the show, doesn't have a
And
good
Clark.
interview at the end, being interviewed by one of the worst interviewers.
And you know what? Sometimes Nick Vial does kill it with the post-season interviews because he used to ask some really compelling questions. This time, I'm just like, whatever.
The producer he hired left. I can't see him having too much contribution to all that.
Oh, I absolutely think he contributes. Because some of his commentary is very, let's just say it has some implicit bias laced in it. So you know it's coming from him. But we were listening to Huda on Call Her Daddy earlier. You didn't listen to the whole thing, right?
No.
You just heard like what I played out loud. That was painful. It started out like she was asking her questions to humanize her. How did you grow up? What have you been through, etc.? And then as soon as she started talking about the show, it went downhill so quick.
No joke. I think she could have an incredible reality TV career. I think that if she can harness her crash outs in a funny way going forward, I can see her on House of Villains. I can see her crashing out in a funny way because people are like conspiring against her. I could see her on even that show where you're trying to escape, get out.
Oh, gotta get out.
World's worst TV show name, because no matter how many times I've
Truly.
read it, I have never remembered it. But I could see her in there again, just funnily crashing out, making partnerships, and then the partnership, dissolves, or they get
She's
someone
like-
else's help, and then she's crashing out because she's like, I thought we had something real.
I could see her forming an alliance with someone like that and then just seeing them in the living room talking to someone else one-on-one and being in the confessional like, I thought that Steve and I were working together, but it seems like now he's been talking to Kim. And it's like, oh, she's still a little paranoid. Okay.
Paranoid.
You have
I
to
could see her
harness
on
the
Survivor.
paranoia. I could not see her on Survivor. She is not strategic enough. Hate to say it. Nope. The only one who could go on Survivor from Love Island is Ace. Honestly.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
He's a strategic guy.
He played that show, so I'm sure that he's thinking about all the angles. So yeah, I agree. But I also think that Huda could do, what's that Navy SEAL show?
Special Forces.
Special Forces.
She would be great on Special Forces.
I think that those types of things would be really, really good for her career if she actually wanted to harness that. Okay, so people like, remember New York and Omarosa, how they were funny crash outs?
Yes, she's lacking the humor.
She's lacking the funny part. But if she can harness that and just like lean into it and be funny crash out, she could have a great reality TV career.
How do you pivot to funny crash out from here?
Because she can crash out about things that aren't that serious. And I think that that would be a type of thing where if she also starts using her crash outs and then you go to her confessional and she's... See, they think I'm unhinged.
And then so many Love Island watchers would be like, I knew that bitch was playing it up. I knew she was playing it up.
Yeah. What
no one acts like that.
I'm just saying, Huda, if you need a brand manager,
honestly,
this is $1 million opportunity for you here.
You just made Huda and her team easily $2 million with that. Special Forces. Then you go on the Vial Files afterwards. You go on the Vial Files after every single season you're on. And we see your evolution over time. And that's how, you expand.
I mean, Call Her Daddy's a bigger podcast than Vial Files, isn't it?
Yes.
She went on the more exclusive show. If you had to rank the podcasts that these people are going on, I think it's Call Her Daddy, then I think it's Vial Files, and then anything else.
Yeah, honestly, it's those two. Chicks in the Office, I don't remember. I'm sure they've done these before, but they aren't really in the sphere, my algorithm.
Here's how we get your channel to blow up. We need someone to go on reality television that we know and then their first interview back is on your show.
I completely agree. I do have a friend who is currently casting for a reality show who actually would love to come on here. So if she gets on, we will have her.
I had production from some show reach out to me to give them permission to use my photos of someone that I photographed for their show. And I was like, can you tell me what show it's on? What network? Like, no.
So maybe her. We need someone who will do that. That is the key. Do we need to infiltrate and start paying people for interviews?
In the beginning, absolutely.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we paid Huda to come on here? Everyone would be like, oh, what the fuck is this?
But honestly, maybe we should look through that lens and start sending some emails during the show.
That's so funny. I absolutely will.
You have to make like a highlight reel for your YouTube here where it's like all the funny things. And then you can send them like, come on my show. I know it's not very well known, but I swear I'm funny.
No, that will hurt us. They need to know not much. Just skim
but
through
then why
yourself.
would they come? Because of the money?
Yeah. I'll tell
They're not
them
getting money from any other show.
No, they're not. I'm just looking forward to the reunion because I know that everyone's going to be calling everybody out. People are already unfollowing each other. It's a whole thing. So I'm looking forward to it.
Andy Cohen's going to eat that.
They really nailed it, honestly. They were like, we've seen a lot of bad reunions after these shows. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And we're going to go for the best. And we can do that because we're Peacock.
Andy Cohen, Ariana Madix. Ariana, learn something here.
Learn something from this. Go on over there and drink some champagne. Have fun.
Congratulations. How do you feel about being fourth? Not good.
I'll tell you how I'm doing. Not well, bitch.
Literally the biggest losers on this stage.
The couple that is not even together is above us. Damn. Honestly, it hurts. Actually, get the fucking cameras off my face. Get away from me. Get the camera out of my fucking face. The best kind of drama is the drama that involves random people you don't know from a small town you've never heard of. And that is what we are being fed today. I immediately saw the TikTok of the couple on the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert. I immediately saved it. I knew. I was like, this is going to be wow.
The worst thing he did was try to avoid it. Had he just stayed up there, like, sure, the people at the concert might be able to spot him, but it's not going to go viral online.
Right.
If he hadn't ducked and crawled out of there.
Honestly, would that be your first inclination, though? You see her on the Jumbotron and you act natural? I think I would just freak out.
I don't blame him for what he did. I'm just saying, had he not done what we all did.
Right. It is not good. People are saying the wife has removed his last name from her Facebook.
And LinkedIn.
People found them so fast.
I mean, I guess that's a big deal. I guess they're like one of the biggest tech companies. I don't know.
It's called Astronomer. I don't know what it does, but this is the CEO and the chief people officer, head of HR, we're talking about here. I'm sorry, HR.
And didn't she had just got promoted like 2 months before to CPO?
It's been a string of promotions lately.
Yeah.
And she is the only woman that's a high-level exec at that company. It's just a mess. I keep seeing fake statements from him that are very convincing. I'm not the kind of Coldplay fan who only likes the first 2 albums. I like some of their recent stuff too. What is going on? Do you think that they're actually going to release real statements?
If I was a gambling man, I would take the resigns from his job, puts out a statement, resigns from his job.
Fades into obscurity.
She does as well. Both of them.
Clear everything out, quit the job, and then they start a podcast together, a la those 2 Good Morning America hosts that had an affair.
That white man
TJ
is going to get another CEO job at some other company, no problem. They're not going to see...
And the people like me at the company are going to be like, oh my God, that is the guy from the fucking Coldplay Jumbotron video. Oh my God. It's just they're going to talk quietly about it and then let it go. Shout out to Coldplay, honestly. I heard their concerts lately have been poppin'. I did go see them during their Viva La Vida tour.
You would.
I loved it. Honestly, it was amazing. I'm a huge Coldplay fan, but I am only a fan of the first few albums. So everyone on TikTok right now is up in arms over this guy hubs.life because he was making those day in my life vlogs of him going to his 9-to-5 and stuff. Got really popular, quit his 9-to-5, and now is still doing the daily vlogs, but they're kind of boring because he just like sits at home and makes coffee for his wife and walks the dog and goes to the gym and That's about it.
Continues to go to show that TikTok fandom does not go deep. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with your content.
Exactly.
There's a select few, a 1%er, that can really get people involved in them and their lives.
And completely change the whole reason why people followed you. It's not like you're doing a 9 to 5 and you make content like beauty content or fashion content or anything like that. You're making content about your 9 to 5. So all of your followers followed you because of that.
Yeah, that's what they connected with.
Right.
Not you. It was with your lifestyle at that
Right.
time.
Because they're doing the same thing every day. The pivot is hard.
It's a
I
hard
commend
pivot.
him for trying. It's very brave of you to leave your job as a senior analyst at a Fortune 500 company to do influencing full time. I get it. I also rage quit my job.
But not having a plan on how they were going to transition and what their new content would look like.
He was not great at analyzing the future and therefore is now on TikTok Live begging for galaxies.
Not begging.
Begging for galaxies to pay his rent. And then they were like, wait, we're paying your rent? What the fuck? And he was like, no. I'm raising money for charity.
Is he doing that? Oh.
His story, he pulled a Huda. He said one thing and then 5 minutes later contradicted himself. I mean, what's your recommendation moving forward?
Hubs Life, go back to doing Hub Life shit. Even if you quit, instead of spending 9 hours doing Hub Life shit, you do 2 hours of doing Hub Life shit, make all the fucking money, and then go do all the other shit you want to do. Literally, he could do his like wake up morning routine, go to the office, at the work, film him stapling papers and type it on a keyboard.
He was
for 30,
doing that.
But do that for 30 seconds and then leave.
He was doing that. They caught him.
Oh, he wasn't a real like 9 to 5?
He was, and then he quit his 9 to 5 and tried to pretend he still had it by renting out an office space and bringing a bunch of fucking outfits and just filming himself stapling and typing.
And they didn't like that?
Because it wasn't authentic. You're like, try to scam them. He already did.
I was unaware of that. So my mother is...
Why did you? It's a little Easter egg.
So my mom and brother are watching Vanderpump Rules for the first time.
I would give anything to be in their position.
Their faces of shock and awe were priceless. Everything you want when showing somebody, like for me, having you watch Game of Thrones for the first time, which you won't do, would be incredible. You got to watch me watch Vanderpump Rules for the first time.
I've had the privilege of watching you watch many things for the first time.
Yeah.
Kris on Married at First Sight, Vanderpump Rules, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's been a lot. It's been a journey.
My mom and brother's face in that first season were so in sync and so full of expression. When Jax admitted that he had knocked a girl up in Vegas, they went,
I love it. They are going to lose their minds when they find out about Jax and Kristen. To me, that was worse than Scandival.
The problem was that it didn't happen while filming. We didn't get to see any of it. It was just them saying it.
Right. But the situation was way wilder.
Yeah, for sure. So I thoroughly enjoy introducing that to them. My brother doesn't get reality TV, so he doesn't fully understand what you want to see out of it all. He's more of like a game show kind of watcher or competition like
He's not messy.
No. But when you get the right kind of messy, like I think Vanderpump is the right kind of messy, then my mom loves it. My mom just loves the chisme. She loves drama. She loves gossip. She's enthralled.
I cannot wait for her to watch more, honestly. Let's set up a watch party.
You and I both will be very entertained, no matter where they are, just picking up wherever they are.
Yeah, 100%.
Come on over. Instead of watching a movie, let's watch 3 episodes of Vanderpump Rules.
Oh my God, that would be so good. Next, we will show her McBee Dynasty because she loves Yellowstone so much. I think she will really feel very at home with this one.
It's the reality version of Yellowstone.
Yeah, in Yellowstone, I haven't seen it, but I do hear that crimes are often committed. There is some sexual intrigue going on the show, I'm sure. I can see the similarities. She might like it.
The sports news of the week is none other than Liangelo Ball, former Bruin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, wasn't he? Yeah, he was with UCLA when they were in China and got arrested. And Trump got them out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He didn't quite make it in the NBA, so he started a music career. And it's actually going pretty well. People like it.
Okay. They're like, is that Will's special little friend?
This is Junebug when Junebug won't lay with me.
Yeah. You just want something to pet. I get it.
He just announced he's filing for divorce from his wife, who is his wife of, I think, 3 months, who only 1 month ago announced that she was pregnant.
Oh, wow. That's messy. You know what? This might be a case for Basketball Wives reboot. I feel like they should need to hash this out on Basketball Wives. Even though he's not technically a basketball player, he's basketball adjacent. Has he played in the NBA in the past?
He was in the G League.
Okay, I don't know if they can make that work. Former players, absolutely. But G League, not sure.
What about international?
No, absolutely not. They can go on, what is it, marriage boot camp? They could go on marriage boot camp.
They were at some red carpet event and they were being interviewed, and the interviewer asked them to like give each other a kiss or something like that on camera, and he would not kiss her.
Interesting. What does that mean? Because it's your wife. It's not like that's weird.
Right.
Have you seen these TikToks of the Backstreet Boys performance at the Sphere? I get really bad. I can't go on Universal Studios rides and stuff. The motion sickness.
It's like soaring California at California Adventure.
It is. Do the chairs move?
Yeah.
They do?
At the Sphere?
Yeah.
No. I thought you were talking about soaring California.
Okay, if they did move, that would be nuts.
You're like blasting through space and it like jolts you back. Your Pepsi goes flying.
That would be nuts. It's already way too much. I would never be able to go.
Did you see the video clip of the stage like flying, like
yes,
elevating? What do you do if you bought front row seats? You're eventually just looking at the bottom of the stage.
Yeah, you
can't
are.
see it.
Honestly, the best seats are a little back on the slope part. I don't know how anyone can sit in there. It's so overstimulating.
I want to try it. I will
get
I don't know
so
what's
sick.
best to try it for.
I
think I
flip.
would really enjoy like a symphony.
Definitely nothing with movement on that screen.
Well, they might have movement, but it might be like serene scenes walking through a field.
It's still
and
so bright.
ocean. And I'm just sitting there listening to the music.
I don't know. I'd have to close my eyes maybe. Or wear sunglasses. I'm sure people wear sunglasses.
You're there for that experience. You don't go there if you don't want that experience.
Maybe one day we'll go. Definitely not for this though. Not while Brian is out here saying, I'm trying to enjoy my time with my home on the Gulf of America, and all these people are trying to get into my private beach.
Damn. That's disappointing, but not unexpected.
No, not at all. I can't remember where you were. It was last week. I'm scrolling TikTok at night, just minding my own business, when I come across a video of a couple coming back from Orlando. And they're on the plane and they're like, all of these people around us think that we're coming from Disney World, and they don't know that we just spent the weekend with thousands of people having our
Oh.
I was like, excuse me? The blue text at the top says Secrets Hideaway. So I tap on it. And I went down the deepest TikTok rabbit hole that I've been in a long time. Basically, it's this swingers hotel where you rent a room and they have a playroom that's like a communal room where everyone can go in. It's like everything's leather. The walls are leather. Things spin. You can put yourself on a little lazy Susan and spin. There's a pool, there are bars, and there's this whole thing where if your door is unlocked, that means anyone can come in. Or if your blinds are up, anyone can watch what's happening in your room.
Are all the rooms different themes?
Yes.
How many rooms?
Hundreds.
Jesus.
It's nuts. And there are so many people on TikTok that post about going. It's like its own little community. There's this girl who was posting tips. She was like
take
go
vitamin
to
C.
No, she was like, it was actually really practical tips. The food at the restaurant at the hotel is really expensive. So we went to the grocery store and got ingredients for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and made them in our room. It's like
Bum-ass. I'd be so disappointed if I went into there and I like walk into a room swinging with a couple and I see a fucking pb&j and a loaf of bread on the side of the bed.
the smell of peanut butter just hangs in the air. It's just amazing how many different sides of a TikTok there are. Like there's a whole side that's all about the Secrets Hideaway. Planning their trips, planning meetups, vlogging.
I mean, that's what anyone does anything for, I think, is community.
Yeah, especially that.
My hot take is that the thing most people benefit from the most by being in church or by getting involved in religion is the community aspect of it. More than anything
100%.
else.
I feel like wherever you can find a community of like-minded people who like the same things as you and don't yuck your yum, live it up, baby. I came across this TikTok of this guy who was posting his artwork, and I opened the comments and everyone's like, this looks a lot like Tyler Shelton's work. And I keep scrolling and I'm like, what the hell? Tyler Shelton commented as well and was like, hey, you stole my art. If you have to completely copy me, you're not an artist. And he replied and he was like, I'm a big fan of your work. I was just inspired.
This was my first painting ever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't consider myself an artist yet. And he like responded, good, because you're not one, basically.
And blasted him on his Instagram story. Went to another platform and blasted this guy.
I mean, from what I understand, though, it is almost an exact replica of the guy's.
I saw a lot of supporters in his comment section, and I'm not sure if they realize how similar it truly is.
Which I want to say is rage bait.
You think?
I think the guy is totally in the wrong. I mean,
The guy whose first painting it is.
the guy who copied.
Yeah. His caption also insinuated that he was going to get paid for it. So, like, was he planning on selling knockoffs of this guy's paintings? I don't know.
Did he purposely do this knowing that the artist was gonna call him out for it, just to try and get paid from TikTok and views and do all that?
I don't know, because I think it's one of those situations like we were talking about last time where people don't think that their videos are going to get views. Like, he's posted that painting so many times, just trying to have it pop off.
Interesting.
He kept posting it afterwards with completely different captions. Like, one of them said, I made a painting inspired by Justin Bieber's new album. And someone was like, you've been posting this painting for months. I think he just wants views and eyes on his work and eyes on his TikTok. I don't think it's super deep.
Yeah, unless he's trying to continue to find some feud with that artist so that he could, get the views.
Maybe. But the artist is the one perpetuating it, not him.
Right. Do I really believe that was his first painting and
Right.
what he created?
That could have been an engagement bait caption again.
Right. Speaking of things on TikTok, I am having a field day with that girl that's calling all of her friends and asking if they want to go to the Ja Rule concert. And every response is like, who?
Ja Rule?
Ja Rule? How much are the tickets? It's like, I wouldn't pay $2.50 for that concert.
No, and I was thinking about it. I can't think of a Ja Rule song that he is on by himself without Ashanti. Do you know any of his songs?
There's a couple that I know that I listen to.
What are his most popular songs solo? Okay, I know this one. Honestly, the fact that Ja Rule is still going after Fire Festival is crazy. Do you remember he was like an investor?
Get any heat from that shit.
He didn't.
I feel like the heat that he got is just from being kind of dorky.
Right. Like the other guy, the Billy McFarland guy or whatever, he went to prison.
Came out and then started Firefest too.
Absolutely. Which was canceled, thank God, before people showed up. Disaster. Not everyone should be doing event planning.
But scammer always scams.
Speaking of scammers, we have a repeat scammer, a repeat offender, Lilah Gibney. She has scammed someone else.
You literally asked me that this morning, if you should add that to our list. I scrolled up one more TikTok on my phone, and there was the video of Lilah Gibney scamming some artist.
Yeah, so this artist wanted to get a shout out on her Snapchat. He's like, how much for a shout out? She's like, $100. He's like, I only have $85 in my account. And she's like, I can do 80.
Which is crazy.
Leaves him. Why would you leave him with the $5 in his account? Just say you can't afford me.
For a Little Caesars. One last meal.
I was going to say a foot long, but you can't even get that for $5 nowadays.
I think Little Caesars is recession proof.
She agreed to do it for 80. He cash apped her, and then she just never posted it, and he kept following up.
Also, her deliverable for that money was a lot more, like, she could charge a shit ton of money for that.
I know. I was shocked by $100. I was like, damn.
$100 for 20 seconds on a
Snapchat. She probably gets a few viewers on there. I mean, she's not super popular, but like, I'm sure she gets thousands.
Yeah.
She's undercharging, but don't scam.
It was way more work. For the people that don't realize, the dude just kept going back and like asking, like, hey, when are you going to post this? Like, months went by and she like never posted it.
She never responded until he was like, do you need more money? And she responded just saying, yes.
No, she responded. She says, oh, sorry, I'm going to do it like tomorrow.
Yeah, but she does that at first, leaves him on red for months. He offers her more money. She says yes. And he's like, ha, gotcha. I only wanted to test you to see if you'd reply to that. You're fucking scamming me, whatever. And she just goes, wait, what? Continues to scam.
Isn't that more work than it's worth for $80.
It was more work than it was worth when she scammed the person she sold that jacket to or whatever for $200.
Oh, that's the one. That's the scam, right?
That was the original scam that we discussed on here. I remember it was Scammer Week because we also talked about George Santos. Hope he's doing okay.
I think he went to prison.
He is. He's in prison.
Officially in prison.
And he was genuinely
When does
scared.
that ever happen?
I know. He was genuinely scared to go to prison.
Good.
Our nichelord of the week. I must first preface this with a brief story. For Jenny's bachelorette, we went to Jumbo's Clown Room. If you don't know what Jumbo's Clown Room is, it is an iconic strip club, quote unquote. It's really they don't strip. It's like a pole dancing kind of place in LA. And oh my God, I was blown away by that experience. I want to do every special occasion in my life at Jumbo's Clown Room now. It was so good. It's just
actual artistry.
It's artistry. It's old Hollywood. It's rock and roll, baby. It's everything. And there was this woman who was on stage there, and we were just in awe of her because she was so cool. She was wearing these little leather outfits and like really giving 80s fucking queen. So she is our niche, Ashley Hayward. I followed her on Instagram after that night because I was like, Ashley Hayward is a fucking icon.
You were there on a bachelorette weekend.
And she was so nice. She was like, oh my God, you're getting married. Congrats. We were like, we are obsessed with you. Like, I don't know what came over all of us, but we were just shook by her. She's amazing. The aura is next level.
And she makes good content.
She makes amazing content. She's so creative, does so many cool photo shoots. It's like a whole thing. She's legendary. It's like the best Instagram I've followed in a long time. So I think we just need to really take a moment. God bless you, Jumbos. God bless you, Ashley Hayward. You've changed my life.
I told you to go to Jumbo's, and I think you were really reluctant. Obviously, you don't like strip clubs and stuff like that, but I was like,
I didn't realize that. I thought it was a strip club. It's not. It's pole dancing, scantily clad, but they're not naked.
They might strip, but they don't strip down to, like, strip a little bit, meaning just remove clothes.
Yeah. You're not going to see nip.
There's no nip.
No nether regions. Maybe a little ass. But that's about it.
Cheeks.
You might see some cheeks. It's amazing. I think it was in her Call Her Daddy interview, actually, that Chapel Roan said that she did her birthday party there. She rented it out. Genius. Yeah. Highly considering it.
If I was doing a special event there, I would absolutely try to rent out the rail. Because, not very many people can get in there. And it's like,
no, you have to go like right when it opens to get to the rail.
Huge ass line.
Yeah. And I think that Ashley performs at the high traffic times, like Friday, 9 to 11, shit like that. So
it's like your favorite Pilates instructors who get like the peak hour times.
Exactly.
Because they're the most popular.
Anyway, on that note, if you like niche things, internet history, pop culture, reality TV, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram. You can follow Will as well. Everything's listed below. And give my girl Junebug a follow at Good Job Junebug.
Even though she didn't join us.
Yeah, she kind of left. But at least she's being quiet. Anyway,